Ayman Khan here for Seconds Out with the highly touted, highly sought after Aaron Bowen. Aaron, sir, how you doing?
Very well, thank you, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad at all. Good start to an interview, always been asked how you are. But let's turn our attentions to, well, before we get there, to this weekend. You were highly sought after, you signed with Matchroom. What made you make the decision to sign with Matchroom?
Just look at the shows they put on, watch Matchroom from a kid. Eddie Hearn's the main man for me, so it's kind of a no-brainer really, and you know, being here today has made me realise I made the right choice.
You're from Coventry. The West Midlands is kind of an area where don't really have too many boxing talents, but recently the area, especially with Birmingham, they're getting more and more boxing talents come through. It feels like it's a bit of a hotbed right now. It's a rising area too. You'll want a Coventry homecoming very soon, though, I imagine.
Yeah, hopefully sooner rather than later. You know, I've got a massive following, and the city, like you say, Birmingham, Midlands sort of area, hasn't really had that sort of breakout yet. So, you know, and Coventry are behind me, so hopefully get these fights out of the way, you know, build up a Midlands base and, you know, take one back to Coventry in a year or maybe two's time, yeah.
How many tickets have you sold, Aaron?
350, I think. So, nice, good following. They're really loud when they come and watch me as well, you know, always the loudest in the amateurs, so I'm sure they'll be excited for this when they see the big night.
Aaron, in terms of kind of your accolades, for people who don't know you and people who don't know your style, in your own words, what have you achieved and what's your style like in the ring?
I've achieved 5 national titles, Commonwealth Games Youth Gold, Commonwealth Games Senior Bronze, you know, boxed for GB, picked up international gold medals, so a good amateur background, and I'd say my style's box fighter, typical, but you know, I can box and I can fight, so hopefully that works out for me in the pros, and I can, you know, I can win on points, but I can also bring the knockout.
You make your debut this weekend. Look, you've had those accomplishments and achievements, but is there any little bits of nerves coming through? The professional game's a different game, any little bit of nerves?
Of course, yeah, a little bit of nerves, but soaking it all in, and it's in the ring, I've been there 1,000 million times, you know, so this is no different to my everyday office, so of course there'll be nerves, but I'll use it to my advantage, and I think that'll spur me on to get the knockout.
Searching for that knockout at the weekend, do you feel like you have to get it?
Yeah, I feel I don't have to, but I'm going to look for it, you know. People want to see knockouts, and I want to bring the knockouts, so I will be every fight trying to look for it, but obviously boxing at the same time.
What division are you fighting at?
Middleweight. Going to try middleweight, yeah.
Just get your thoughts on the middleweight scene, first of all. It seems like Eubank Jr. has activated his rematch clause with Liam Smith. Your thoughts on that fight? Did you catch the first one?
Good fight, yeah, I watched it. Interesting rematch. Maybe Eubank might come different. Liam Smith, good stoppage, so I'm excited to see the rematch, yeah.
Looking forward to the main event here, Leigh Wood versus Mauricio Lara. There aren't very many tougher opponents in the division for Leigh Wood than Mauricio Lara. How do you see that fight going, Aaron?
I don't know, you know, I'm on the fence, you know. Leigh Wood gets writ off all the time and he always answers back. And then Lara's knocking everyone out, so it could go Lara stoppage, it could go Leigh Wood late stoppage. I'm excited for it, but I can't make a decision on that yet.
That's fair enough. It's going to be a great fight either way. Aaron, final word from you. What can we expect to see from you on Saturday night?
A good boxing performance and a knockout.
Aaron, pleasure speaking to you. Thanks for speaking to Seconds Out. Much appreciated. Looking forward to your debut. Thank you.